Hey friends, hey family, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Crystal Blue. I do Christian content and I also do what's called the Word of the Day. I also have videos and shorts of me and my family having fun together, and I also have inspirational shorts. So if you like what you see and hear, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. For those of you returning, happy Friday. We made it. Hope everybody had a blessed week. So today I was actually going to be reading from another book, but right at the last minute, I was compelled for whatever reason to go somewhere else based on my devotion that I did this morning. When I read the verse, I thought about it and I said, no, I'll save that for next week. But right when I was going over the verse that I thought I was going to speak on today, that was in Ephesians, I do believe, I quickly switched up and said, no, I'm going to talk about this today. So in the book of Matthew, it's chapter 20, verse 28. Jesus is telling the disciples to truly be Christ-like, they need to become servants. And in this verse, I want to read exactly what Jesus says. It's Matthew chapter 20, verse 28. It says, just as the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve and to give his life as a ransom for many. So Jesus, he was talking to the disciples, telling them in the verses prior to this that if you truly want to be like me, you need to become a servant to people. And when people found out that there was a new king coming, they thought he was going to be this king that sat on high, that was going to demand all these things. And then here comes Jesus riding in on a donkey. And they're like, who is this guy? You know, he didn't come to be praised or lifted up like they thought a normal king on earth would be. He actually came to sacrifice himself. It's like he came to serve. Most kings and kingdoms, they kind of like rule over and they expect things, they want things, but he didn't want anything. He wanted to serve. And another part in the verses further back, you'll read about the washing of the feet. And Jesus was washing the disciples' feet, and that for washing their feet, and they washed his. And he said, "This is an act of service." So he's saying to just humble yourself, be of service to other people, and that's what Christ came to do, to serve us, to give his life at a ransom, so that we could be free. So, as Christians, we need to learn how to serve others and do it without grumbling. Do it well. And I was just thinking about how we serve each other, whether it's in the church, whether we're volunteering, or even in our own homes, whether we're helping our children with their homework or, making a plate of food for our spouse. Any little thing we're doing, we're serving. We're humbling ourselves and we are serving the people. And that's what Jesus came to do. He came to serve, not to be served, but to serve, to basically put himself in a lower tier, to humble himself, and just be not the one who receives, but the one who gives. And that's what it's all about. For us to continue this walk, for us to continue to be better, we need to humble ourselves and serve more. Do the things that Christ did. It's just really simple. I know it sounds like I'm being repetitive, but we need to humble ourselves and serve. No matter how big or how small it is, it's all about serving, because when he came, he made the ultimate sacrifice and gave his life. The least we can do is serve each other and love each other. But most of all, like he said, love him with all your heart, mind, and your soul, and love our neighbors as we would love ourselves. So that means we need to serve them as well. And I know you're probably thinking, well, what if I don't like my neighbor? Doesn't matter. I'm going to need you to detach your feelings from all that and go with what you know and get out there and serve, whether it's in the community, whether it's in your church, whether it's in your home. We need to do that because it's so important. And again, this was from Matthew chapter 20, verse 28. It says, just as the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve and to give his life at a ransom for many. We need to go out there and we need to serve so that we can show our good deeds and be those people that we say walk the walk and talk the talk. All right. I hope this blessed you guys. Again, it's Matthew 20, verse 28. As I always say, don't take my word for it. Read it for yourself, not just verse 28, but this whole chapter 20, and the whole book of Matthew, if you got the time. All right. Again, I love you guys, and I hope you guys have a blessed weekend. And Lord willing, I'll see you guys back here on Monday. Bye bye.